Hello folks, my name's Laura and welcome to my channel. So I'm out here in nature and I love it out here. This makes me feel alive, soaking up the vitamin D, walking around in my garden. You know, life has been really wonderful for me since I've been on raw vegan foods, and I'm constantly trying my best to share this with other people because this is something that has changed my life so much, and I just feel alive, you know. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about addictions to cooked foods and the obsession with proteins, and that we need all this protein. And you know, most people in this world that I deal with on a regular basis spend most of their time tired. And I used to spend my whole life tired. I was exhausted all the time. And I probably, by this time of day, if I've done a day's work, I'd be probably laying down on the couch or something like that, because I would have utilized every bit of energy that it took just to get through the day. And now I feel like I could run around in my garden. I could be doing cartwheels if I wanted to, and I still have tons of energy. But you know, people still insist that the energy that they're getting is coming from proteins, that, oh, maybe they need more protein. I need my protein, that's going to give me energy. But yet, you know, like I said, most people I see that are saying these things are walking around just in a state of exhaustion. And it's not just the tiredness, it's the brain fog that goes with it. It's walking around with your mind always kind of in a fog and you can't really think. And that's something that changed in my life on raw vegan foods. And what I live on now, I feel, is light energy. The biophotons in the food, that's what I'm obsessed with. Fiber that helps move things through my body, biophotons that make me feel alive. It's the life force in the foods. And this is what I'm going on for my energy now, instead of worrying about all these proteins. And I get enough protein. I eat plenty of protein. There's a lot of protein in fruits and vegetables. And there's protein in nuts and seeds. And I sprout a lot of things that have plenty of protein, chickpeas, things like that. I eat these things regularly. So within the day, most of the time, I have what I think you're supposed to have, something like 48 grams or 50 something grams, maybe 51 grams for a woman. I usually end up getting about 58. I mean, I don't think that I have anything to worry about, that I'm going to have a protein deficiency. What I feel is that people are obsessed with the addiction of foods. They're obsessed with the sugars and the salts and the chemicals. The chemicals that are in the foods alter the brain, and they alter the brain to make people believe that they need more and more food. And I watch them all the time. And, you know, the more I'm on raw vegan foods, the less food I feel like I really need. And I'm not starving. I don't feel hungry. And I'm enjoying this feeling of not feeling like I have to be enslaved to the addiction of food. So there is a difference between hunger and addiction. To me, hunger is when you feel like you need energy. And when I feel like I need energy, I could go out into my garden and I can pick some food and I can get that light energy almost immediately. And I don't feel bogged down. I don't feel that feeling when I watch people at Thanksgiving, when I bring my own food, my own salad and sprouts and things that are everything but what everybody else is eating. And they love my salads, but they're eating all the other stuff too. That's where the problem comes in. It's that stuff that's bogging them down. You can't really get the good out of the light energy if you're bogged down with so much stuff clogged into your system that your pipes aren't even really moving and you're not really absorbing. So my suggestion is anybody who wants to feel this life force energy, they need to do a juice fast. They need to get rid of all of the slosh in their body. I mean, just literal buildup through the years. Like I've talked about before, biofilms and just waste and garbage that's just sitting there. And I feel like this is why people in this world are even so angry. You know, there's so much confusion, rage, and anger, and a lot of it comes from all the chemicals. You're not eating food, you're eating chemicals. What you see behind me is food. What you get out of a box in the store, just go ahead and read how many chemicals are in there. And tell me that you're not addicted to chemicals. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't wake up hungry, you wouldn't feel so tired, you wouldn't be aching from head to toe and having all these problems. So this isn't to lecture people, this is to try to give people some knowledge and to try to help people to understand what the difference is between chemicals and life force energy, light energy, that makes you feel alive. It's like an electric spark when you eat this food. But this is only when your body is clean that you're going to feel this way. You might feel better if you eat a salad or something, but you're going to feel even better if you do a juice fast, if you do some water fasts, if you clean your body out, and then you pour this life force energy, your body will be radiating with life, light, energy, and lightness. Your body feels lightness. You don't have all this heavy, bogged down. You know, my stomach, it doesn't have any feelings of bogged down, just gunk that feels like I'm full all the time, you know, and I just don't have any of these things that other people are going through. I don't even have aches and pains. I mean, I don't have anything in my body that aches. I walk, I move, I wake up, I'm alive, I'm awake. This is because I don't have any chemicals in my body. I eat all clean food, and I have all clean energy. And I want to share this with the world. And I hope that people get that message. I hope that people realize how addicting all of this stuff in a box is. Everything that you buy in the grocery store, if you're not in the produce aisle buying organic stuff, you're buying basically chemical garbage. And, you know, even when you're buying all this inorganic fruit, which some people tell me, you know, oh, I love fruit, and they're buying all this, you know, strawberries and different things, and they're sprayed. They got tons of spray, so, you know, you're eating a little bit of fruit and a little bit of chemicals and box food, and then you're adding a bunch of sprays and chemicals on top of that, and then you wonder why you're not feeling good. So My suggestion to people is to read labels. I'm not a fanatic. I just want to feel good. I just want a clean, healthy body. I want to be able to wake up and move around. I want to be able to feel the ground when I walk. I want to be able to feel the energy. You know, I do some of this grounding where I walk barefoot, and I feel so alive when I do this because there's so much energy going through my body, life force energy from the foods, that I'm able to really feel attached and connected to the earth. And it just feels wonderful. So this is the difference between eating lots of proteins and versus biophotons and life force energy. And you know, I've been doing some light weight lifting, and you know, I'm starting to gain some muscle. I don't feel like lack of all these proteins are prohibiting me from getting stronger. As a matter of fact, I feel 100 times stronger than I ever felt eating dairy and all of that garbage that I was putting into my body before. So I'm just going to close with that. I hope that this brings energy to people. It brings a spark. Some of my life force brings a spark to people out there that are struggling with different problems and issues, and they feel tired and they feel bogged down. Try some biophotons. Try some real food. So I'm just going to close with that for today, and I'm going to read this today out of Romans, and it's chapter 12, verse 12, and it says, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing steadfastly in prayer. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful and blessed day.